All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Brad, and you're watching Firewood at the Furnace, and I've got two helpers here today. We've got something pretty cool in store, I think. It should be a lesson for both of these boys here today, so I'm hoping that that works out. We've got a delivery scheduled that we are kind of giving back to somebody in a time of need, and I'll talk more about that here shortly. But we've got to get the dump trailer hooked up and get a load. You boys ready to get to work?
Let's get it. Let's get it.
All right, so I just realized I forgot to introduce Brady's buddy to you, but I did realize before we're hooking the dump trailer up that there is some bundles missing from the firewood stand here. So I'm going to check the box, and while I'm checking the money box, Brady is going to introduce you to his friend and tell you a little about how they met.
So yeah, this is my best friend Dom. We met at school, and we've always known each other, but we never were good friends. But back in 6th grade, we went on a field trip, and that's when we really met each other, and we had a good time together. So yeah, from there on, we've just been best friends, and we hang out all the time.
All right, so cash flow in the money box. It's a little wet. We had a bunch of rain here recently, so I think I'm gonna have to drill some holes in the bottom of that ammo can because it's holding a little bit of water. But anyway, now you've met Dom. You already know Brady. I'm going to put them to work today and do this good deed. All right, so here's the plan for today. About a week ago, I was contacted by a friend of mine through the fire department. I've been a member of the local volunteer fire department since I was 16 years old. And a member of the fire department contacted me and wanted to know if she could buy a cord of wood from me. She explained to me that a friend of hers, somebody that she knows, had reached out, and her husband is currently suffering from stage 4 cancer. So his wife is staying home from work, not working currently, to help take care of her husband. Times are tough, as you can imagine, with no income, but you know, some local people in the community have been reaching out to try to give them a hand, and they asked them what they were in most need of, and the only thing that they were asking for is firewood to help keep them warm this winter. So she reached out to me wanting to buy a cord, and after hearing the story, I immediately thought about, a couple months ago, in a video that I'll link here at the top, I received just over a cord of wood, almost a cord and a half of wood from somebody who just wanted it gone off the property, which I did not pay for. It was already cut, it was already split, it had been on the ground seasoning for at least a year or two, and I said that I was going to, pay that forward at some point. Well, I talk about it all the time about how things happen for a reason, and this phone call came in at the perfect time, because I told her I was not going to take her money, that I would go ahead and donate this wood to that family in their time of need. So I explained this to my boy Brady here, and he decided that he wanted to help. He asked if his buddy Dom could come help as well. So I think it's great, and hopefully there's a lesson here for them that when you're able to help somebody out, you can do so. So I'm going to put their muscles to work today. They're going to get a workout. They're going to see what it's like to chuck some wood. We're going to deliver it to the house, and we're actually going to stack it for them on the side there. So I'm going to put you on time lapse. We're going to start chucking some wood. So guys, what do you think about what we're doing here today?
I think that it makes me feel good, makes me feel like a better person every day, just to help out the community like this and just, help somebody in need.
What about you, Dom?
Yeah, it makes me feel good to be able to help somebody sometimes,
Yep, it's always better to give than to receive. Receiving things is nice, but when you're in a position that you're able to give back to somebody, when they're on tough times or whatever, it makes you feel really good. I appreciate you guys being here today. Let's chuck some wood. And there you have it. That's one full cord of mixed hardwoods. There's a little bit of everything in there. It's oak, maple, poplar, beech. I saw some ash, so it's a little bit of everything. But certainly we'll get them going for the winter. The boys stripped out of their sweatshirts. Are your muscles feeling pumped?
Yeah.
Did you get a little warm in those sweatshirts? It's nice to get the body moving, huh?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna get on the road and get this up to the place where we're gonna deliver it and stack it, and we'll see you there. All right, so we've just arrived here at the address. I'm gonna be a little limited on what I show you here for obvious reasons, but the lady did not know that we were coming. She met me outside. I explained to her that a friend of mine had gotten in touch with me to help them out, and she was almost in tears. Makes you feel really good inside to know that you're able to help somebody out, and just one less thing for them to have to worry about this winter. So I'm going to set the camera up. I'm going to back the trailer into the driveway, and you'll see the dump, and we'll get back to you. All right, so we're back from that delivery. We ended up not having to stack that load. The gentleman's wife and the gentleman's brother were there, and they didn't have enough of an area on their pallets for a full cord of wood to be stacked. So they asked me just to dump it next to where they keep it, and they will pull right out of the pile. So that went pretty well, I think, and I'm glad we were able to take care of that. But Dom and Brady are here, and I'm going to take advantage of them being here for a little bit longer. Some of these racks that are empty have got a lot of bark laying on them that needs to be cleaned up. So there's plenty of wheelbarrows in the yard here. I'm going to have them both grab a wheelbarrow and bring it over here, and we'll try to get some stuff cleaned up. Here we go. So Dom, you can pull yours up here a little bit further, up to this other pallet. And all that bark that's on here, that was left over from the firewood that we already delivered. Just load it up in the wheelbarrow and we'll take it down to the woods. So this is what we've got going on. All this scrap laying here on these empty pallets. It's all got to be cleaned up. You know, we like to keep the wood yard as clean as possible. Got some help here today, so we might as well do it. And I'm not just going to stand here and supervise. I'm going to get my hands dirty with them. All right, so the boys got a little bit of work done and we got those pallets cleaned up. One little chore checked off the list. But that's gonna be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed seeing that video. Hopefully these boys learned a lesson and got a little bit of knowledge under their belt. But we appreciate you watching today. Check out some of these videos here at the end. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends, and leave a comment below. We love to respond to the comments. So have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Have a great week, everybody.
Have a great week.